Good morning, Dreyfus, and welcome back to DSOA Today. It is a beautiful Monday morning, and we have lots of news to share with you all. My name is Ayush Agarwal.
And I'm Brendan Williams. Now, without further ado, let's fly into that intro.
Well, Dreyfus, get ready because NHS is starting up again. If you ever need academic help, show up to Tutoring Tuesdays every Tuesday for help from NHS members. Scan the QR code on the screen to sign up for a specific subject and get assigned a tutor. If you have any questions, email dsoa.nhs@gmail.com with your personal email. Take advantage of this opportunity, scholars.
In Dreyfus School News, we are proud to introduce our lovely new assistant principal, Mr. Dawson, and we are pleased to welcome him to Dreyfus. Our very own DSOA Today reporters, Sanjit Gupta and Zach Schwartz, took the time to put together a story to let us get to know a little bit more about him. Let's roll it.
First year that we've done it.
That's probably why.
Was it not coded right or something? Like, why is it not showing up?
Among the many new faces here at Dreyfus, one that stands out is the new AP, Mr. Dawson.
I worked at Carver Middle School for the last 2 years, and then before that I spent 8 years at Eagles Landing, which is another middle school. For me, what I found to be so magical, if you will, about this school is just how welcoming everyone is. So, everybody here does a really amazing job, and I think it's really cool to see how passionate the students are, not only about their arts, but also their academics. It can be a little challenging sometimes coming to a school that's performing so well. But for me, I just want to be a wealth of knowledge and just to support everyone, in whatever way that I can, whether that be, just finding little areas in my own experiences that have been successful that I can help with the teachers, or really just supporting the students in really anything that they're working on.
Of course, Mr. Dawson has interests outside of school.
So outside of school, I am a dad of 2. I've got another one on the way. I am hugely passionate about football. It's something that I played, for 10 years growing up, and it remains just a big passion of mine.
Already, others at Dreyfus speak highly of Mr. Dawson, including Miss Bennett.
And Mr. Dawson was a unanimous selection by all of us, and we are super thrilled that he joined our Dreyfus family. During his interview, he answered the questions absolutely perfectly. I loved the scenarios he gave. I've done a lot of these interviews over the years, and I really liked the responses he gave in the scenarios and how he's worked with, for example, in that scenario, student achievement, and the response he gave for what he was working on at Carver Middle School.
Mr. Dawson is an excellent addition to the Dreyfus staff, and we are so excited for this year with him. I'm Sophia Menching, reporting for DSOA Today.
Thank you to our content team and Mr. Dawson for that story. Are you a Broadway fan? Are you feeling drowsy? Are you a chaperone? Well, come out to the Drowsy Chaperone, premiering on Friday, November 1st in Meyer Hall, and another show on Saturday, November 2nd. There are also 2 more shows next week on November 8th and 9th. Seats are limited, so make sure to get your tickets before they sell out. I'm feeling a tad drowsy myself, so I know I'll definitely be there.
To continue with college news, we have one college visit for the entire month of November. Grand Canyon University will be visiting this Friday, November 1st in the Media Center during lunch. College visits won't be back till December, so be sure not to miss it.
In national news, the much-awaited U.S. presidential election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris is next week, November 5th. However, remember that the presidential candidates aren't the only items on the ballot, but voting for proposed amendments and more state and local candidates as well. For all my oldie seniors out there, make sure to do your part and let your voice be heard. Just know that I would vote if I could.
In arts news, DSOA Today's Kyla Rockwell and Trisha Babji Rao went out on the field and interviewed students about their favorite spots around campus. Personally, my favorite spot is the Media Center study room, but nobody said that. Let's keep it that way. Take it away, guys.
Today, we asked Dreyfus students where their favorite spot on campus was. This is what we got.
My favorite spot on campus is probably that tree over there. because I eat lunch there every day. So after period 3, I go down and just it feels like relaxing to be out of class and like with all my friends, and they all sit relatively near that tree. So it'd probably have to be my favorite because of that reason.
This is my favorite spot on campus because this is where all the sports games happen and pep rally.
My favorite spot is these walls right outside the media center. It's a great spot for lunch. I can dangle my legs. I feel like king of the world up here, taller than everyone else. Great to people watch. It's just a great spot.
My favorite spot in school is the table that I sit at with my friends during lunch because, I don't know, it holds a lot of good memories and we've just been sitting there for so long. I don't know, it's like our home spot. I don't know, you know, our original destination in the school.
That's all we have for Spots Today, Dreyfus. Thank you for watching. I'm Kyla Rockwell reporting for DSOA Today.
In sports news, official tryouts for the basketball team starts this week in the gym, with boys tryouts starting today and girls tryouts starting tomorrow, October 29th. Good luck to everyone who is trying out.
Before we leave off today, in honor of LGBTQ History Month, we would like to acknowledge the 2015 landmark court case, Obdurville v. Hodges, an important victory for the LGBTQ community.
Through this case, the Supreme Court decreed that same-sex marriage was a constitutional right as stated by the Fourth Amendment. Therefore, same-sex marriage was legalized, marking a major policy improvement for the rights of LGBTQ Americans.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Dreyfus. Thanks for watching. My name is Brendan Williams.
And I'm Ayush Agarwal. We hope you have a wonderful day, Dreyfus, and we'll see you at class changes and lunch.